Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today just going to be talking about some recent PTS patch notes, definitely some interesting stuff in here to go over. Let's get into it here. Okay, so there is some new update patch notes here on the Bethesda website. I will link if you want to check this out yourself. But yeah, let's get into this here. Okay, so caravans. Mothman and the Agua bait names now show correctly in the player's inventory. Cryptid will no longer spawn during caravan if the bait in the player's inventory is destroyed. Added dialogue to indicate that the initial sheep squatch bait provided by Windy only works on large caravans. Collector Mergamer. Known issue. We have identified an issue where legendary weapons and armor are not being dropped from Collector Mergma's crates. Now, I didn't see anything about this issue. This may just be on the PTS. I know we have a bit of a sale coming up. I don't know if any of you guys have been saving your script like I have. But yeah, definitely saving it for that little script sale. I think it's next week if I'm not mistaken. Definitely check out the community calendar for that if you want to start saving up some script. Pets. Updated the recipe for dirt pile to reflect the correct materials for crafting. Added a new category in armor workbenches for camp pet clothing. That's amazing. Updated the camp pet commands images to include a cat and dog. That seems like a step in the right direction. Dev note. The middle wheel image is still dog meat. This will be addressed in a future update. Cat now meows correctly at the speak command. Okay, so I'm assuming this has to do with a lot of the weapon wheel stuff that we are getting with the pets. I'm really looking forward to these, and I'll probably do a video explaining a little bit more about the pets once once it hits consoles. I think would be a better way to go, because I truly feel like we're very far from the finished product with the cats and the dogs here. Hopefully we get different animals as well. And you can see they're just starting to add the weapon wheel stuff, so nice to see that stuff coming along great. Creature balancing. Balance adjustments for the Thrasher. Increased melee attack damage, especially at higher levels. Decreased sonic gobble attack. Gobble gobble. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving or just was Thanksgiving in Canada, so happy Thanksgiving again to all my Canadian fans, and happy early Thanksgiving to my American fans as well. Yeah, gobble attack damage at lower levels. Now weakest to fire damage and resistance to radiation, energy, and poison damage. That's interesting. The Thrasher has also received similar health and resistance changes that other creatures have obtained over the past few patches. We expect the Thrasher to be more dangerous up close but take less damage to kill. Now that's what I was kind of seeing with the Thrasher. It kind of seemed like pretty tanky. I thought it was just the caravans, but yeah, they weren't doing a lot of damage either. So yeah, now I guess they're going to be coming at you, and you're going to have to, kill them a little bit quicker, just be paying a little bit more attention to them, as they will be doing more damage. But they are easier to kill. Combat balancing. This is some interesting stuff here. The cooldown of evade effects now scales based on how much damage was avoided. Added additional information about damage types and damage over time effects to the help menu. That's amazing. Tesla Cannon. Base damage of the Tesla Cannon increased by 30 damage. Ammo capacity increased from 50 to 60. I truly believe we needed this. I did more than a little bit of testing with the Tesla Cannon on the PTS, and it just underperformed, man. I was kind of very disappointed with it. Like, it's a big cannon, man. If you ever used it in Fallout 4 or any of the other games, it is pretty powerful. And when I tried it on the PTS, I was definitely more than a little disappointed. Tesla Cannon mods, Spark Gap series mods, no changes. Solid State series mods decrease AP costs for VATS and increase damage more than the Spark Gap series. Triple Resonant Oscillator damage increased by 10. Ammo cost increased from 5 to 6. So this is interesting as well. I will link a video in the description, going over the testing of the Tesla Cannon if you want to learn a little bit more about it, and then these changes may make a little bit more sense to you. There are more than a couple of mods for the Tesla Cannon, and it's more or less you're going for a high fire rate, low damage, or a low fire rate, high damage. I probably should get back on there and yeah, give the Tesla Cannon another little test now. That damage from or increased by 30 should make more than a difference. But like I said, I was pretty disappointed with it. It was great for regular mobs, but like if you go like try to take a behemoth, it's just probably gonna, or take out a behemoth, is probably just gonna be more of a pain in the butt than anything. So hopefully this damage increase fixes that. The Gleaming Depths. Now this is the raid. Spectator mode will target a live player by default. So if you didn't know, in the raids there's different sections to it, and if you die you have to wait until that section you were on that you died on to be finished before you can respawn in and have a chance at the next one. So that has to do with that. New VFX added to the Ultra Sight Terror Tail Smash and Death animations. That's awesome. So it probably just looks a lot cooler now. Known issue. The Ultra Sight Terror's final attack causes the hood of the creature to become distorted. Left D-pad has been set to the ping button. Pressing and holding the left D-pad button will now quick swap weapons. Not too sure I'm happy about that one. Known issue. The quick swap may not work for some players. Okay, so that's just not great. I've gotten so used to hitting quick left on the D-pad to swap weapons. Bethesda, I really don't want to hold it. I think I even saw a post about this on Reddit this morning. I think let us know in the comments if you agree with this or disagree with this. I would rather just push the D-pad. Why would we be holding it? I would like to see something done with, like, when we're repairing the generator at eviction notice and we get out of our power armors. We need like a confirm get out of power armor button or something like that. I don't feel like this needs to be fixed. But again, this is just my my thoughts. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of these changes. And yeah, looking forward to reading those as always. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch the videos, everybody. Have a pleasant evening.